Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ant. Today I'm going to be talking about once more on Ideanomics. Now, this is an update. It was based on my recent polls on Twitter. This one covered it around 54.7%. So I'm going to cover this one as a quick update. Now, if you happen to not catch my previous videos, you'll find it in the description below to the link to the previous one. So I covered this one a lot, especially with their AI technology, with their wireless chargings and everything in between about EV. Now, and make sure to drop a like to this video to help this channel grow. Subscribe and leave notifications on. I'm not saying subscribe as a cliche. It really helps my channel, and every subscribe counts. So let's jump right into this one. So Ideanomics, a lot of people, again, once more, don't realize that this one has multiple multiple portfolios. It's not just the Meg Center. The recent one is Wave and Timios. This one is a real estate experience, similar to Rocket, etc. And then Wave one here, this is wireless electric charging. So that is very exciting. Now, covering the latest events that are coming up, you do have the next one happening on January 15th at 2:40 p.m. 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to register for this one if you're interested about that. And then the next one is on January 20th, 1:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this one is regarding electrifying commercial fleets, unique to challenges and solutions, longer range, and higher payload requirements. So next thing here that we have, so we have a bunch of events coming up. That is all exciting. The next thing we have is basically some of the SEC filings. So today, they have actually completed their Timios acquisitions by 100%. And the next thing that I'm interested in, so we already know this one, at closing, Ideanomics is going to have 100% of Timios, approximately $40 million in cash. It's already paid by stock equities. Similar to Wave, they're paid as well for an aggregate purchase price of $50 million. Basically, $15 million of cash and $35 million worth of Ideanomics stock. The next thing here is Wave is going to be 100% under Ideanomics, which is amazing. And a big part of this one here is what I want to read right on. The acquisition of Wave is a significant one for our EV efforts across the board. We're excited to bring Michael and his team into Ideanomics family, where we can inject significant growth capital to enable Wave to further accelerate its business and bring wireless charging to our product offerings. Wave has become a market leader in inductive charging system, which much more suited to commercial EV than plug-in charging systems. Now, Wave complements our Medici or Medici, whatever you're going to pronounce it, Motorworks and Tree Electric business and our investments in Solidtrack. It is aligned with our Meg division sales to financing to charging S2F2C model. This is a win-win all around. And the one thing that I really always love to mention is their capabilities of creating autonomous tractors. So Solidtrack, right? You got your Wave one here, which is wireless charging. Then you got Intelligent, which is AI. Think about tractors for utilities and agricultural purposes that run on artificial intelligence or autonomous with wireless charging. That could be a game changer. Now, the next thing I have here is basically the institutional buyers. Things have been a little bit still. Insider buyers also still. So coming next is the technical analysis port. If you haven't done so, please make sure to subscribe and leave notifications on. It really helps my channel. If you'd like to join our Discord, it's free. It is free of bumpers, and all we do here is just chat rooms. So 1 week perspective, things are looking somewhat interesting. On the moving averages, things are really bullish. 10 SMA is above 30 EMA, and it's above the 50 SMA. Now, the 10 SMA here, the green line and the red line, between those two, between the 215 and 162, is what we call the trading action zone. So if it does drop within there, you can expect reversals to happen. Now, the one interesting thing is the IDEX is currently above above 50 at 58. That is usually a warning sign that says pullbacks are expected within. But it's been above 50 since 22nd of November. And that is the massive pullback that is already played from 475. MACD still really bullish. Still that the signal line is below the MACD line, and that is amazing. William %R shows this one to be somewhat neutral, and momentum is still bullish. Now, on a one-day perspective, we did receive today somewhere around 8.72%. MACD is a little bit in a critical time. Tomorrow has to be green, otherwise this might bleed just a little bit more. Now, the trading action zone has played multiple times. Look at this, the bounce here and the bounce here. 10 SMA is above 30 EMA, which is amazing. The trading action zone where positive reversals are likely is between 240 and 217. 50 SMA is right here at 183. And then you have the 127 mark, which is 200 SMA. So the 50 SMA is above the 200 SMA, which is amazing. Now the William percent R here, this is somewhere around neutral, which is amazing. IDEX, what we get to see is that it's still within forming this bullish trend and hasn't broken that yet. Now momentum here is at 0.74, which is positive. Once things go negative, that is something to be concerned of. Now on a 2-hour perspective, things look a little bit rough. It is in the trading action zone. So it escapes the trading action zone at 286. So it's a crucial time, and especially in extended hours. SMA is above 30 EMA, bullish, but your trading action zone is between 309 and 286, and the 50 SMA is between is a 254 below it, so it's bullish. ADX is retracted from 57.27 from yesterday pre-market, and that shows more of a traction in there. The next thing you're looking at is William percent R is highly oversold, and MACD looks like we might get to see a continuation to that negative trend. Hopefully what we get to see is a curve here, but that is not guaranteed. It's giving you a massive warning, telling you if it does break the 286, let's say 285, it is in trouble if it doesn't bounce back within 15 minutes. Let's say within 2 hours, especially this line. So on a 2-hour, the trading action zone is crucial. Now, next is the moving average band. I like the moving average band because it's tighter here. 241 on the top, 219 in the middle, 197 at the bottom. The Bollinger here, which is not as tight as the moving average band, is at 295 on the top and 143 in the bottom. So within there, you can expect it to trade up and down. So theoretically, the lowest it can go really is 143 based on this. Now, stochastic fast and stochastic slow are both showing a pullback is very much possible. You see they're starting to point downwards, but they're not saying a tanking. They're saying a pullback. So we need to figure out what the supports and resistances that are important to us. So on the Fibonacci retracements, we get to see 252 on as a support, and then 199, and then 134. Significant resistances are at 305 and 379 and 475. Now, if we were to look into just price lines, a significant support sits currently at the 280 cents. Below there, we're looking at 254. Actually, scrap that. Before 254, there's 270, and then 254. And then we go down just a tad to 240. And then from there on, we have a strong support at 232, and then 222, and then all the way down to 207. Significant resistances here are only a few. You got 293, and then you have 302. And then you have the 325, 348, 363, 389. And then from there on, if we were to go to, let's say, 6 months, 1 day, you got, 388, 397, and then 475. Now comes to the question to Ed, what do you think about this one? Long term, this one has a lot of future. Even though the price per book isn't there yet, I think that they're doing everything to catch the current wave of EV and everything in between. Now, in terms of trading, it definitely looks like it's tempting to see a pullback. The massive support that I want to see test is 258. I want to see it bounce off the 258, basically reject that, and make it its new support, the new strong support. If it does that, then I'm all in again. Definitely this one has future. Now, in terms of holding within 3-4 years, it probably is worth it. Most likely, the management team looks like they know what they're doing. Probably it's not going to see back, let's say, the $1, but probably maybe the 250s. What do you think about this sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.